Mass Movement in the spotlight.
All right, tonight we are so lucky to be joined by Natalia Kills. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm pretty good. So the first thing I want to ask you, obviously, is the name. What exactly are you killing? It's not like homeless people or something, is it?
Oh my God, homeless people. What's wrong with you? No, but I think the snow is killing homeless people right now. It's very cold. It's not necessarily about killing or murder or anything like that. It's more about killing in the more beautiful, less literal sense of the word. It's when you're so passionate about what you do, you give 100%. That's the kind of killing Natalia Kills does.
Honestly, I do the same thing every week when I do this show. I kill it.
I know. I think your t-shirt is killing it too.
People are going to love that. So I wanted to clear up a rumor because I heard the first time you actually hung out with Perez Hilton, you had gone to a Kathy Griffin show, and on an escalator, somebody sadly passed away. And now he teases you saying that's the whole killing thing.
Right, that's the rumor, and the rumor is true. I didn't kill anybody, not admitting to that. It was really sad. It was very tragic, actually. The first date Perez and I went on as friends, he did take me to a show, and we were in the Kodak Mall, and a guy who was on the escalator at the top thought it would be really funny to kind of surf slide down the banister, like the railings of this moving escalator, and he fell 6 to 8 stories to his death right in front of us as we're going up the escalator. And it was awful. His wife was there, and his head was smashed on the it was awful. Let's talk about something else. Hey! Horrible. awful story. Oh my God.
All right, on to happier things. Perez Hilton, I'm guessing, has been a major cause of your success. How important was his blog in getting your music out there?
It was everything. At the time, I was just a starving artist, as they put it, just making my music and putting it on MySpace. And it was amazing because once Perez blogged about it, I suddenly had 2 million plays, and that's what really shot everything off for me to go to Hollywood and to go to LA and meet all the producers and artists and record labels, and I am.
Now, he has a pretty good sense of music. What kind of things are you into right now that, get you excited?
I listen to a lot of soundtrack music from films, and I listen to a lot of other English artists, especially from back in the day. I really love Kate Bush, and I like Depeche Mode. So I've always liked very dark and moody music, or very angsty, angry music. Just very opinionated music I've always liked.
Well, let's talk about your music, because it's very, I don't know if it's like angst, but it's very honest, emotional. Let's talk about Mirrors. What's the story behind that?
With Mirrors, I wanted to talk about being a perfectionist and just the vanity and this kind of celebration of control in a very cheeky kind of way. So I kind of wanted to express this thing that I'm not going to say I do all the time, but it's definitely something I know many young women do, where you're in an intimate situation and you're so into yourself and your own vanity and your own control that you're almost appreciating the situation for you rather than what the other person is doing with you.
I think everybody does that. That's the reason I put the mirror above my bed.
Whoa! Is the mirror gonna fog tonight?
If I breathe heavy enough, it is cold out.
It is cold out? Awesome.
But it's funny because a lot of girls now are, there's a lot of handcuffs in songs on the radio right now. Your record, Rihanna's S&M. If you haven't seen the video yet, she kind of walks Perez around like a dog, and it's all about S&M and bondage. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, that's amazing. Well, Mirrors has actually been out in the States. I wrote Mirrors about a year ago, so I think I've been pretty expressive on claiming my little handcuffs in music. But I think it's great that other people are following, and it's becoming a general zeitgeist of music at the moment.
It's cool to see that Natalia Kills is the forefront of the handcuff movement.
Yeah, it's not just the handcuffs though. It's so funny. Bondage and S&M is something that it doesn't really interest me personally.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be as much fun with a gag ball right now.
Right. I don't think this interview would go so well with a gag ball. That wouldn't be great. It'd be interesting to see though.
Well, let's share Mirrors with everyone right now. Why don't you introduce it?
Hey, sweethearts. I'm Natalia Kills. I'm here with Joe, and this is my first single, Mirrors.
Join the movement now at massmovementradio.com.